I'm Renee here with Casey from Rebel Supply in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Casey.
Hi, Renee.
Hi, Casey.
Hi. You're a natural. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so tell me how Rebel Supply started.
Well, funny you should ask. Me and my friend Sarah decided to open a business in Asbury Park because we love this city so much. She came from Ocean Grove Surf Shop. I came from New York City. Together, we did this. We loved new stuff. We loved consignment stuff. So we kind of mished it together, and here we are.
And when did you guys open?
Let's see, it was October of 2015. So right before the town started to kind of change, and people are actually here now. So that's nice.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
What I think is really unique about this store is that you have a good mix of new clothes, used clothes, men, women, toys, tchotchkes, and I even just got a Michael Kors bag for a great deal with the prices tag still on.
Yeah, this is the kind of place it is. So we'll take kind of anything that appeals to the town. So we have some girls who will bring us last season's clothes, or we'll have people who have genuine shopping addictions who bring us really nice high-end stuff that they just can't use anymore. So it's kind of nice to have a mix, but at our core, I say we are little punk rock girls who just like a lot of junk.
When I was on my way here, I called up one of my friends who lives in Manasquan, and I told her I was heading here, and she said, "Oh, I love that store. They're so unique. There's really nothing out there like this." She says she always finds really unique gems here.
That's awesome.
And has really good shopping experiences.
That's cool. Well, that's the number one thing to us is that when my girls who come work for me are like my family. Like every single one of them are weird and interesting in their own right, and they're artists or musicians, and I really love keeping that vibe going. But more importantly, we're not stuffy at all. In fact, we might even be a little bit obnoxious, but like I think in a loving and endearing way. We say hi to every single person that walks in the door, and it's genuine. Like I'm interested in everyone's business in town. I like to chat. My girls will say, a little too chatty, and a little controversial.
And your social media, tell me about that. You
Oh,
have the
darling.
most unique social media page I've ever seen. That personality that you're explaining
It comes
really
through?
comes out.
Oh, good. Again, we don't take ourselves very seriously, and if something makes me laugh, I'm pretty sure it's going to make you guys laugh too. So I'm going to share that as quick as possible. And if we're dancing, we're dancing. If we found a weird meme, we'll do that. If it's bashing Republicans, we'll do that too.
So isn't it true that you were most recently mentioned in the New York Times?
We were interviewed, and it never got published, but thank you for bringing that up. I mean, yeah, sure. Go ahead, find the article. If you see it, let me know.
It's coming, right?
Oh, sure.
It's coming. They probably are a couple weeks behind in
Months. I'd say months. Months behind.
So, with that being said, so we're about a month or so into summer.
Ooh, it's the best
Have
season.
you been seeing a huge boom in traffic here in Asbury Park and in
it's
Rebel Supply?
Weird, really weird. Not only have we seen the normal summer boom, it's amplified like crazy and with a whole different kind of person than what I'm used to. We're used to the artists, we're used to the musicians, we're used to all that. That's my year round. But this time we're getting a lot of people from New York, more so than ever before. A ton of people from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Scranton. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. We're doing some good marketing over there. And there are every single person who's coming here is from a different walk of life, and it makes this place so much more fun. So I'm loving it. I love summer, right? Everyone's happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally. And where do you see the future of Asbury Park going from where we are today to, let's say, 12 months from now?
That is the big question mark. No one really knows, because, I mean, at some point, everyone's worried, right? We're all worried that culturally we're going to lose something by getting so big. But I don't think it's possible as long as the people who are currently here stay here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as we're not run out of town and we can still have this place as our playground in the wintertime, I don't foresee it changing. I don't see it. I know that with the big buildings going up and all the changes, and people are feeling a little up in arms and uneasy. I love it. Let's go. More
That's
people,
right.
more things.
We need more parking spots, though.
We're
But,
working there. Well, at least
very
we got meters, so they're able to take our money quicker. Come on, one more.
That's right, girl. I haven't paid that meter, by the way.
Oh,
I've been for about a year.
Oh,
Don't
darling.
Put this on.
Put
Yeah.
that on barter saves. Can we get the parking meters on barter saves?
Yes, please.
No, I fully welcome, people who are really up in arms about the lanes opening or the hotels going up and all this. I'm like, more people, more fun, more better. Let's go.
That's
Let's
right,
make
girl.
this town less seasonal and more year round.
I agree.
All right,
I love
let's
it.
go.
This is my happy place.
Me too. Renee. The town is in this crazy transition right now where a lot of people have very high hopes. I hope that those people who are in charge with the big money look around town and realize this town is a rock and roll town that has a lot of social injustices, a lot of separation of one side from the other. And I feel like the number one goal of these people should be to unify this town and make it as badass as possible. Because currently there's a divide, and it may be really hopeful of me to say. I really hope that there could be a major change with that, and we can have no more West Side, East Side, just one big Asbury.
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Casey for mayor.
No. No.
And where do you see the future for Rebel Supply?
I would like to stay here forever. As long as, you guys will have me in Asbury, I want to be here, making as much noise, raising as much money for all of our crazy charities, and having as much fun as possible. That's kind of it. As far as the bigger picture, who knows? Who knows? I
You'll
don't
be
know.
franchising multiple locations.
I can't imagine that would ever work without me. Do you really think there could be another
You're
one?
the personality.
You can't clone me. You can't clone me. That's obnoxious.
There's only one Casey.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that we will be here for at least another year, and hopefully our wonderful landlords will continue to have us. We love you, Sackman. You're so good to us.